Are you clicking anything to run so fast, or are you just... Ooh, buddy. I'll take that.
Hello. So it has been exactly 1 month since Ghosts of Tabor released itself to the world, and a lot has changed and happened over the last month. In today's video, I want to take a look at all of the good and some of the bad that has happened in the last month of Ghosts of Tabor. If you're into VR first-person shooters, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're looking to play Ghosts of Tabor with me or some of the followers of this community, make sure to join the Discord. You can find it in the description below as well. Launch day, which was March 20th of 2023, and launch day is really one of the most exciting but also one of the most stressful days for any game developer. Combat Waffle Studios probably had one of the worst launch day experiences that you could possibly have, between pre-order email keys not being sent out in a timely manner, the Discord server literally melting down with angry players waiting for keys, and Meta not being able to implement the Founding Fathers and other DLC packs into the game, which resulted in a refund needing to happen on pre-orders. On the game side of things, the servers melted, there was poor performance reported on Quest 2, and just overall bug-filled gameplay, and most people were upset and angry at the launch. A multitude of game-breaking bugs were present on both PC and the Quest 2 version of the game, and a huge barrage of server work and hotfixes went out over the course of the next couple of days. During the gauntlet of those fixes, the developers were able to do a post-launch AMA, which happened on March 24th of 2023, where they talked about the future release of the game. I did an entire video covering this, which you can watch above in the info card, but of course wait until you finish watching this video. This was sort of a turning point for me as a content creator as well. That video put me on the map as a VR content creator making Tabor content. I had been testing the waters and was really unsure of the direction that my channel was going in, and after the AMA, I knew in the long term Ghosts of Tabor had staying power and was something that I could really build a YouTube career around. So there was a multitude of patches, but one of the first big patches happened on March 29th of 2023, and it would be impossible for me to cover every single patch and fix that Combat Waffle Studios has rolled out for Ghosts of Tabor in the past month, but instead we're going to highlight some of the larger ones and ones that I found were fantastic updates within this month. The patch showcased hand glitching, a rebalance of the missions, the thirst and hunger was changed a lot, and eating and drinking became no joke. To this day, I still catch myself starving or going dehydrated in a raid.
I may honestly just extract. My character's about to start going. Alright, let's go. Before we start eating everywhere.
This update added a ton of guns, new magazines, and so much more. I'm gonna post patch notes on the screenshots here, and you can press pause if you want to read all of them. So on March 31st, we were delivered a hint. Scott posted an image that hinted of an upcoming wipe. This in turn made the whole community divided on their thoughts and feelings regarding the wipe, but so much of Ghosts of Tabor was about to change that apparently a wipe was needed. Personally was okay with the wipe, and I was excited to see what was in the next version of Ghosts of Tabor and excited to grind out a new wipe over again. So on April 2nd of 2023, there was a teaser that was put out, and Scott posted that the ARM tablet, which was a pain point for many of the players and employees of Combat Waffle alike, they showcased a new watch, which would be home to all of the information that the ARM tablet used to showcase. I personally didn't mind the ARM tablet, and frankly, I'm still on the fence about the watch, but apparently the tablet was distracting to a lot of players in the heat of combat. So on April 4th of 2023, the wipe is officially confirmed. Combat Waffle Studios confirms with a video that the wipe is indeed coming, and to use all of your gear and goodies before it's gone, and people are upset about this. Wipes are something that happens often in games like Escape from Tarkov and Cycle Frontier, it is not a new concept to the looter shooter genre. I feel, however, a lot of people were just getting to the point of being able to play based on the fixes that had been rolling out weeks before, but now they were faced with a wipe or an update that may have presented a new set of bugs or issues that would prevent them from playing. On April 6th of 2023, Tabor goes wild. The wipe ends up getting delayed and pushed back, so for fun, Combat Waffle Studios made all accounts active prior to April 6th have max level traders and 10 million Karuna, or the currency in the game. Players were now free to build and assemble and gear out with pretty much anything that they wanted in the game, and it created some insanely fun gunfights in Tabor, and is a time period in the game I am not sure players will ever get to experience again. However, without needing to care about loot or losing gear or working towards any sort of progression, it kind of made the game unfun for me, and I really slowed down on producing guides because I did not know what was going to change with the upcoming wipe. So on April 10th, Ghosts of Tabor experienced their first DDoS attack, or direct denial of service, bringing their back-end services down for a few hours. They never really stated why this would happen, but it did impact players. However, it was fixed pretty quickly, and most of the players at least understood it was completely out of CWS's control. April 14th is Wipe Day. So this happened about a week ago, and Wipe Day was upon us. Things go pretty smoothly, and it brings us to almost present day. Quest 2 users are now able to buy in-game DLC. The game gets a stunning overhaul with the trees and foliage systems. Colors seem less washed out, and the light bakes in Unreal are much better. Some POIs on the island have been moved around, spawn points have been adjusted, there's now a Church of Fish on the island, and Quest 2 performance seems to be a little bit better. Of course, there is so much more that was added to the wipe, and everyone who played the first wipe got a really cool gold AK that I will literally never use and will become a trophy until the next wipe. Which brings us to today, 420. Ghosts of Tabor had a really jam-packed month one of launch with a lot of highs and lows. Is the game perfect now? Absolutely not. It's a labor of love that will take time to bake and get better with every update. This wipe introduced all kinds of new issues. I despawn backpacks often, I'm crashing when entering a raid, and I just get some just random off-the-wall bugs every once in a while. Combat Waffle Studios seems to have this track record where they fix 100 things and 5 more break, but that's okay because the game is truly groundbreaking in VR. I think if this is a good representation of what development of this game will continue to be like with only 1 month of being out, that this is 100% a game that you should buy into and play if you're into hardcore first-person shooters. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate each person who chooses to watch my videos, and I'll see you on the island.